Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to have a chat today about why many Thai girls prefer to have a foreign boyfriend slash husband, while we have a walk around an area that many of you have never been before, which has recently become very popular. An area which is Soy Bunker 8. Now, if you're in front of you, you see the factory. That's one of the original 8, which is the first part of Soy Bunker 8, but it's split into two. And the other part is where all the brand new 8 GCs are. Now, you'll be happy to know that the prices in all of these 16 GCs are back to pre-pandemic prices. They're between 1,000 and 1,500 ST. Okay? And just opposite here, we'll have a quick look while we're walking past. There's a Mukatara restaurant, really popular and very good food. So if you're at all in the area in Hungary, come and have a look here. But we're also going to have a look, after we've walked down past all the GCs, we're going to have a look in the opposite direction because I want to show you how much is built up here in the way of restaurants and shops. It's amazing how popular this area has suddenly become. And there are two or three nice hotels in the area, so you could actually stay here and forget about Bacau if you think it's overpriced, and you concentrate on this area. Okay, right, let's have a wander down here. We're going to walk right down. On the left hand side you will see a whole list of GCs. Now we'll just go down and I'll show you them all. Okay, now in the meantime, while we're having a look, we'll have a chat. Now as far as girls are concerned, with regard to what they are, their secrets, and there's Juicy Lucy, and then after that is Black Angel, all these together now. So what we were talking about was why do girls prefer foreign men? Now, it's not just money. If you shout out money, 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 no, it isn't only just money. There's a lot of wealthy Thai men in Pattaya. There are a lot of very, very wealthy landowning Thai families in Pattaya with young sons of marrying age. Why are the Pattaya girls not chasing these men to get married to them? What you may not be aware of is that Thailand still runs the ancient old-fashioned class system, as many Asian countries do, such as China and especially India, which not only has a class system but a caste system as well. Thailand is very much divided between the haves and have-nots. Now, if you know your history, you may be aware that in Europe it used to have a class system many, many, many years ago. But in places like the States and Australia, they've never had a class system. So sometimes it's difficult to understand the depth of this whole old-fashioned system, which they still have in Asia. But it is still quite strong. I remember a few years ago, the 27-year-old son of a Thai family, which owned the hotel that I was staying in and owned several other hotels. So it was a very wealthy family. And the reason we were having a chat was because he had just announced that he was getting married to a Thai girl. So I asked him, I said, where did you meet the Thai girl? Was it in Pattaya? And he just laughed and said, I don't think so. He spoke fluent English, by the way. I met her at university in Australia. Her wealthy family had sent her to university in Australia, and his wealthy family had sent him to the same university in Australia. You get the picture? And she also spoke fluent English, so I met her as well. But this is the sort of class system which they still have in Thailand. Thais will never marry below their status. Even if the guy was besotted with some poor Isan girl, his family would block any permanent relationship. He would never be allowed to marry her. But he could play around, but never have a serious relationship. Yeah, so that's what the party girls have to deal with. They can only have a permanent relationship with someone of their own class, which means that 90% of the girls in Pattaya could only really expect to have a serious relationship with someone like a motorbike taxi rider or a security guard or something, you know. If you see all these on the left, this is the new Salty Sally, which I showed you in a previous video. Remember? It's well on its way. I'm going to do another video soon inside and show you the inside of it. But it's well on its way. And while we're here, that building in front, the city residence, I know some people who've stayed there. You can actually stay. It's a condo and it's for long term, but there are some agencies which do short term in there. You can stay in there as for a holiday for a couple of weeks or a month or something, you know, you can do. So that's another possibility if you want to stay in the area. But when we go back down the other direction, I will show you another a really nice hotel. But that's a nice restaurant here. Look, this place is full of restaurants and shops and everything now. It didn't used to be. It's only in the last year or so that it's all really taken off. So let me just show you this city residence, and then we'll go back to the beginning, to the factory, and we'll walk in the other direction. Yeah? So here we're back at the beginning of the factory, and we're going to go to the other side, and I'm going to show you all the shops and restaurants and everything down here, and we'll continue the chat, okay? Besides the class system, there are many other factors involved in why Thai girls want a foreign husband. Another thing about Thai men is even poor Thai men will not accept a girl who has a child from a previous relationship. That's why all these girls with children never remarry to a Thai man. Have a look round here. Another thing about Thai men is that they're constantly unfaithful. Most of them have what you call a mia noi, or a small or second wife. And the main wife has little choice but to accept that. That's the way most Thai men are. Another thing about Thai men is that they have very little ambition. They're quite happy to do the minimum possible to get through the day and spend the evening drinking whiskey and smoking cigarettes with their mates. And they're also very controlling with their women. The wife of a Thai man has to do exactly what he tells her to do, and is expected to do all the menial tasks in the home, right? Even cooking, cleaning, everything. Yeah. By the way, this information I'm giving you is direct from my hairdresser friend, so it's all very accurate. Yeah. And she also mentions about how selfish Thai men are in the bedroom. It's wham bam, thank you ma'am, ASAP. Here, listen what this lady has to say about selling a coffee.
Coffee, I coffee and smoothie if you want. Right there. I have right there. Smoothie, watermelon, banana shake.
37 baht.
And yes.
Really?
55 baht.
Concept jet baht, really?
Yes, of course. Exactly. We have it before. That's why we showed you like that. You can try.
I will next time.
Okay, see you. Have a nice day.
Now, one thing you will find here is that the very young Thai girls who are like 18 to 22, 23 will still go for young Thai men for two reasons. One is that it's what they're used to from the village. And two, the main reason is that the girls don't speak anything except Thai. They haven't yet learnt English properly or Korean or whatever. So they can only have a relationship with someone who speaks fluent Thai. And they just haven't learnt yet also what it's like to have a long-term serious relationship with a Thai man. They have still to be put through that mill and go through the situation where they have a child with him many times, and then he just does a runner. This is the sort of crap they have to put up with. So given all of the above, it's not surprising that Thai girls would not really want the same low-level Thai men that they are. if they can find a better alternative. Enter the foreign man. Now, foreign guys who come here are not as wealthy or as rich as the very wealthy landowning Thai families, but they're unattainable. So forget them as far as a girl is concerned. But the foreign men are much wealthier than the lower class Thai men, which is the only choice the girls have. So another thing about foreign men is that they're generally in a relationship. They tend not to be too unfaithful. Maybe a little bit now and then, but not every other day like Thai men. You know. Also, foreign men are generally more stable and more reliable. By the way, these restaurants are Mukata restaurants. There's 3 or 4 of them in this area. Really good, actually. I've tried a few of them. Also, foreign men are not controlling. They tend to allow a girl much more freedom. Another thing about foreign men is that they are willing to accept the children of a girl has from a previous relationship, which many do. Another factor is that generally foreign men like to satisfy the girl in the bedroom, unlike the selfish Thai men in that respect. Then, of course, the overriding factor is that they are easier to get money out of. You can't get money out of a stone, so you can't get money out of poor Thai men, but you can out of a foreigner. The newer the foreigner is to Thailand, the easier it is to get money out of him. And the more likely he is to fall for the updated sick buffalo scams, or the I'm hungry and have no money to eat, I'm starving, please help me, but BS, you know? Now, if you look at it from a lower class Thai girl's perspective, a foreigner is a far better choice, with a chance to travel, go abroad, go see different countries and have money, maybe have a nice house or a condo, or go eating in nice restaurants with your foreign boyfriend, and be able to send money home to take care of your family. Compare that to the penniless, unfaithful Thai motorbike taxi rider, you know? I mean, so far we've been talking about real relationship with a Thai girl as a foreigner, but there are many Thai girls in Pattaya who are working girls. Now, you can never have a proper relationship with any girl who works in a bar, in my opinion. It may have been possible in the past, but I don't think it is anymore. It's highly, highly unlikely to have a decent relationship with one. And the other thing to mention about relationship with Thai girls and foreign men is never trust a word that these girls say. I'm talking about the working girls in the bars. Never trust a word. Never believe a word. Yeah, they're completely and utterly untrustworthy if they're working girls. Yeah. And if you return abroad and you think you've got a girlfriend, you haven't. Don't be a fool, okay? Never, never. I've said it before, and I'll say it every video that's relevant. Don't send money. Do not send 1 penny, 1 baht, 1 cent, nothing, okay? Do not send money. Never use like Western Union, never, or transfer money. Never, 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 okay? And never become a sponsor. It's a real mugs game, okay? It's a huge scam, and you need to understand that. Right? So, anyway, that's basically the reasons for Thai girls preferring foreigners. It isn't only money, there's more to it, as I explained earlier. We're nearly to the end of this Soy Bunker 8 section, where there's a restaurant here on the right, there's a 7-Eleven on the left, and then at the very end here, the road running across is the bottom of Aruno Thai. Now, as you come down to Aruno Thai, if you look up, you can't quite see it, but up that road there to the left, as you come round where that white car's coming from, that is Big C Extra right at the top of that road of Aruno Thai there. That's Big C Extra. And behind, the other way, there is Max City, a beautiful hotel I've done a review on many years ago. This is a decent area to stay now. It didn't used to have all these restaurants and everything, but it has now. So I hope you found this video informative, guys, and please have a look below at the link for Instagram and for Patreon, and please subscribe, like, share, ring the bell, and thank you very much for watching. Check you haven't been unsubbed. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. See you in the next video.